11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. What a fight! I think we're gonna win it.
Juan, the Hispanic causing panic, Lascano.
I'm pumped up. I mean, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, how's it going,
You
Christine?
pumped up? It's going well. It's going well. What are you pumped up for?
The theme music, you know, you get pumped up.
Oh,
It
my
is what
bad.
it
My
is.
bad. Yeah, 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 yeah.
So you're over there. I heard you're like in a foreign country somewhere, but I heard,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I am in a
Like,
foreign
like
country. I'm in
you're
a
not
foreign
held
country.
hostage or nothing like that, right? Everything's
No, no, no.
good.
I'm good.
Blink
I'm good.
twice.
Yeah,
Blink
yeah,
twice.
yeah.
You get
I'm
you're held
good.
hostage. All
No,
right.
yeah, no.
Maybe I can ask you some questions and see if you're not held hostage. You know what I mean? I'm
Blink
just saying.
twice if you're good. I'm good.
Right.
Except
Okay.
my setup is a little wanky. But other than that, I'm good.
Yeah, Halle Chicano on deck. You know what I mean? It is
Yeah,
what it
yeah, yeah.
is.
Hey. We just do what we gotta do. You know what I'm saying?
We got to do a lot. We got to talk about. Let's start off. Shout out to Ed Woodson. How's it going, brother? Um, Look, a lot we got to talk about. So let's dive in. Kid Austin, aka Floyd Schofield. Once again, you know, he got injured. I know he's 23 years old. Look, I, I don't know what's going on, but obviously this has become like a pattern. I'm
Yes.
not throwing accusations out there. I'm just
No.
saying, at the very least, some management. And I'm not talking about his manager. I'm talking about managing maybe the training and stuff like that needs to get
Yeah.
better. That needs to improve somehow because you are pumping the brakes on your own career, your own momentum.
Hmm.
You just came off a phenomenal knockout stoppage of Tevin Farmer,
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
JoJo was a veteran. This is a big step up for him again,
Big step
and
up.
that opportunity ain't gonna come because the injury things happen, but like they're happening often, and he's young. You know what I mean?
Well,
Like,
I think this is like the third time.
yeah,
If correct me if I'm wrong. And the thing is that people are putting money out there. You know, people are spending time in training camp and you look forward to this fight and paydays and it's just more than one or two people involved.
yeah.
You know, it's I don't know. I don't know.
What were those red marks? Is that like I just don't know what those red marks are on the wrist?
You know, and I don't want to be that guy, girl, whatever, but it's like
That
I mean,
gal.
gal, it's like they I'm sorry, like they look like mosquito bites and it's like it was a sprain. So what do the bites have to do with a sprain? Like what do they have to do? I
Was
don't
it like
understand.
something they put like? Was it like those kind of gadgets or little stickers they put on your arm to test it or something? Is that what it was? Like an
They
X-ray?
look like welts, like when you have mosquito bites and maybe you have allergic reaction. Okay, maybe.
No.
But this I don't know what that had to do with the sprain. And
Also,
when he was showing his hand, he's moving his sprained wrist or hand or whatever. And I don't want to be, say, oh, he's faking or it's not true, something else is going on. But you do have to question, like, what is going on over there?
yeah. Look. It could be legitimate, but I've been a supervisor before. The employee keeps calling in because something keeps happening. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah,
It's like, hey, there's a pattern of behavior going on right now. Like, and it
yeah, it
doesn't
is.
help when you're in Saudi Arabia and your dad is saying that Shakur Stevenson drugged you and tried to kill you. Like you know what I mean? Like once you start seeing stuff like that, you
See,
open yourself up.
see that, yeah, come on. I
They
mean,
try to
those
kill
are,
my son, y'all. They
but
try to kill my son. He said, like what?
Those are very serious allegations. I mean, do we not think before we speak? I mean, people have lawyers. You know, you can't just say stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah, I
know.
still remember. By speaking of that, I still remember like Eddie Hearn put a stop to Ryan ASAP when Ryan was saying, you fixed it, you fixed the VADA test, you're behind it," and
Hmm.
Eddie was like, "Yeah, you
Hmm.
can't just be saying that stuff.
No, you can't.
You
Get
can't just
yourself in
be
trouble.
accusing me of that without any proof." Like, you know what I mean?
No,
And Eddie's got money, so really quick, Ryan, shut up about it.
exactly. Yeah, exactly. It's starting to turn into, if it wasn't already, it's starting to turn into a clown show, and I hate it because I like Kid Austin. Like I like
Yeah,
him. He is a great. Every time I see him, he's
great
a
talent.
great guy. I've interviewed him a couple of times when he was younger. I think he's talented. I don't know what's going on though. I don't know.
And I look, Floyd Schofield himself, the kid, big fan of
Yeah.
his, right? He was he was fighting in Mexico, right?
Hmm.
Before he turned 18, I was watching some stuff that Amy Green put out. They were,
Yeah. 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 Yes.
and he landed. I remember it was, and I'll never forget. It was like a nice, beautiful, right up
Yep.
the Mexican fighter that he landed on. And
Yeah.
I looked at that, like, man, it's good, you know. And it's
Hmm.
always 17, 17. Like what? Like
Yeah.
obviously when it comes to being built the fighter, the talent, it's all there. And
It's
I've
there.
interviewed him like 3 or 4 times. The kid has a great personality.
He
It's just
does.
that unfortunately, most people that have a problem with the kid is because of a papa. Like you know what I mean,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
dad. That's what it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
And if
Yeah,
his
for
dad
sure.
hears this and gets mad at it, oh well, bro, like you got to chill out because people are disliking your son because of you, like for no
Exactly.
reason.
It's horrible. And the thing is too is like, so we both like Kid Austin. We think he's
Yeah.
great. We do believe that the father is a problem. So of course that's Kid Austin's dad. So he's gonna be like, they're public enemy number one too, because we
Mm.
don't like his dad. There's something going on, and I just don't know what it is.
Yeah, and the reason I brought up that whole thing is why are people rolling their eyes and basically treating Kid Austin like he's the boy that cried wolf, right?
Right,
That's how
right.
a lot of boxing fans are treating him. I mean, you've seen
Yeah,
some
they are.
fighters treat him that way, right?
Absolutely.
Uh, there's people in the boxing industry treating him that way. The reason
Right,
is because of the actions of not really his action. He has nothing to do with it. It's his dad,
right,
right? And the
right.
stuff he was saying about Shakur and the Saudi, whoever he was saying was setting him up. They try to kill his
Hmm.
son. He said, like
Yeah.
this is like these were some serious allegations, and people
Yes.
they're not just gonna forget about those things, right?
No, no, they're not.
And
They're not going to forget. And
so
who's going to
now,
want to get into a contract with him? Because this will happen again, possibly.
gotta fix it.
Got to fix it.
Gotta fix. Gotta manage everything better, right?
Absolutely.
If you did sprain your wrist, learn from it. How did it happen? Avoid it moving forward.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right,
Too
right.
young, you can't be getting this many injuries like
Well,
this
and the thing
often.
is, too, people that get into a contract with him from here on out, they're going to want to guarantee. They're going to want to
Yep.
guarantee that even if you pull out, you got to pay me. Like, you got to pay me my purse. I mean, the contracts are going to look very different from here
Yep.
on out.
And look, JoJo, I did feel Kid Austin was going to win, but JoJo's a
Right.
veteran, and I think not like the talk. I do think JoJo would have made it out of the first round,
Yeah, for sure.
and it would have given him some tough looks. It would have been a great
Yeah,
experience,
it would
learning
have.
experience for Kid Austin.
Yes.
And now I don't know if they'll do that fight. I still think they should do the fight still,
Hmm.
postpone it and get that fight done. Is what I think. Rounds de campeonato says hello, Christine. All right, so shout out to him. Eric Gomez, how's it going, brother? JC, Kid Austin. He said, that kid.
Ah,
Right?
ah.
Ah, look, he's 23 years old now. Um, and most importantly, I mean, he has a beautiful son, like and you
Hmm.
got to take care of that kid now. So you
Hmm.
got you got to
Hmm.
you got to get the fighting. That's what you got
Yeah,
to
no
do.
fighting, no money
That's right. Those diapers ain't cheap, that's Christine.
at
You know what I
all.
mean? Like,
Hey,
you
we
got to
see what
get.
people do. We see what people do for diapers and formula. You know what I'm saying?
Jeez. So we don't
Hey,
want that. You have the opportunity to knock dudes out and pay for all that. You know what I mean? Like,
right, right, right.
so it is what it is. And you don't have to do overtime. You can knock them out in the first round. Same check.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Uh, there you go. And by the way, that is for most people that I've talked to, right? They like the kid, not big fans of the dad.
Yeah, yeah,
Like it's
yeah.
just what it is, and it's kind of it's a little unfair to him. Like nobody should be responsible for the sins of the father, but
I
it
mean,
is what it is.
yeah, I mean, unfortunately, it is what it is, especially when he is such a big presence in his career, you
Yeah.
know?
Well, we'll see where he goes from here.
I wish him the best. I wish him the best.
Also, Nikita Zhu, the younger brother of Tim Zhu,
Mm-hmm.
also the son of Kasha Zhu. Shout out to
Mm-hmm.
him. He's out there in Russia somewhere. I don't know what he's doing. They're going to basically step him up. His first big step up is against veteran Michael Zerafa. He's a like three-time world title challenger, Michael Zerafa. Always got destroyed when he stepped up for the world title stage, but he's a veteran. He's there. It's a big domestic fight in Australia. Either Nikita passes that test with flying colors, or he gets exposed, and it'll be disastrous for No Limit if he were to lose that fight. But any quick thoughts on that, Christine?
You know, honestly, I've never seen his little brother. I know that you're a lot closer to them and to the
I'm,
Australian.
I'm not. I'm not close to that.
I
I
mean,
don't know. I don't know about all that, but
you keep
okay,
up with it more than I do. Like for
sure.
me, no disrespect, but there's so many others that I'm keeping up with, and I did not know he was going to fight. I wish him the best. I hope he does well.
Well, I mean, hope it does well too for No Limit's sake. I will say that.
Yeah, for
Um,
whoever, whatever, you know.
but it is a step up. Eventually, you got to step up,
Eventually you do.
and you got to pass that test. If you don't,
Yeah.
then it's the end of the road.
Yeah. Yep.
That's boxing.
Kid
Yeah.
Austin, Boots, who else? Yes, exactly.
JC says yes. He's down in Australia. Well, okay, like what am I,
I
Aussie
think
E?
I think D Style is part Australian.
I'm on an honorary.
Australians causing panic.
Yeah, that's right. ACP? We should change it to ACP.
Yes.
Kangaroo style, says JC.
Kangaroo
Wow.
style.
I got to throw out the dragon, bring in the kangaroo. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
So, we're going to go from prospects stepping up and all that to veterans. Like old school legends, mind you.
Mm-hmm.
Hall of Famers.
Mm,
All-time greats.
mm, mm.
Mayweather Pacquiao 2, the mega fight nobody asked for, but everybody will watch. I don't give a fuck what anybody says.
I mean, that's not saying much. We watch a lot of
No,
stuff
no, no,
that
no, no. Everyone's going to be watching this fight. Everybody and their mama is going to be watching this fight. It's going to
everybody's going to
happen.
be watching Jake Paul and Tank too.
That's right. And I don't care how much people complain about these two old farts. They're going to be watched. All right.
Yeah.
Mayweather Pacquiao 2. What do you think, Christine? I mean,
I mean,
Pacquiao came out, by the way, just really quick. Pacquiao came out and said, I don't want exhibition. I want a real fight. What
yeah, I mean, of
Pacquiao
course
said.
he does. I mean, yeah, of course he does. The last time they fought was 10 years ago. I mean, come on. You know,
Ooh.
it was unanimous for Mayweather, and I would have much rather, I'm just going to be honest, and a lot of people
Yeah.
don't agree with me, but I would much rather see if Pacquiao has to be out there, and I love him, he's one of my tops, I'd rather see him against Rolly, honestly.
Well, they might still do that fight because the fight's being in talks for later in the year.
Yeah,
And something tells me, well, Mayweather's not going to come out of retirement for an official
right.
fight unless it's for a belt. And if it's against Manny for a belt, where for the opportunity to be the oldest fart to ever win a world title.
The oldest part. You know, the thing is like, look, I mean, is there ever enough money? I don't know. Do we ever just, you know what? We have enough money. We're going to stop working. We're
Netflix
going to
is
stop.
throwing money around. You know these dudes, they love their
So,
money.
so it's like, are we fighting for money or legacy, or because we just feel like we see these other young guys on TV and we know we could beat them? Like what is it? Like I just
They're
really
doing it
want to
for
know.
money. They're doing it for money.
Yeah.
Of course, they're doing it for the money. But I mean, they're going to sign. Let me put it this way. I believe fighters sign the dotted line. They sign a contract for the money.
Yeah.
But once the money's going to come in, they're fighting for their legacy. They might as well. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, you might as well put that out there because you're going to fight anyway and get a good paycheck. So
Yeah.
you might as well put the word legacy out there too.
If
You
they
know?
sign the contract for the money, they fight for their legacy.
I mean, I guess.
That just sounds good. I just gave all the boxers like a good way to
Sounds
put it.
great.
You know what I
We
mean? Like,
signed the contract, but we fight for legacy. Yeah,
that's
sounds great.
right.
Sounds wonderful. So, are you excited about this fight? I mean, are you like, man, I cannot wait to see this again after
You know
10 years?
what?
I've been waiting for 10
I
years.
this is what I think. Honest to
Mhm.
God, because they're old and they're both old, right? So like no one's at an advantage really.
I mean,
I
no.
think they're both more hittable, obviously.
Manny's also been in the ring more recently. Just saying.
And yeah, but Mayweather won, so maybe that's going to make it more competitive, right?
Maybe.
And I think it's going to be a better fight than their first fight.
Oh Lord. You know what? You can spin it any way you want to, and both of them, hats off. But
They're
I am not
legends.
excited about this at all.
They're legends, Christine.
Okay.
Two Hall of Famers, the two best of their era, two of the greatest to ever do it, in a rematch of the ages,
Oh,
and
come
everyone's going to
on.
watch.
Come on. Come
It's a great.
on.
It's a.
Come
You can't.
on.
Did I lie about anything?
No,
Did I
but
tell
I
any
mean,
lies?
no. No. I mean,
Okay.
what you're saying is right, but no. I mean,
So Christine,
on.
you know how many times I have to hear Christine talk about us women? We could fight in our 40s, not like the men. The men are done by age 35. I think you're hating. I think
I'm
you're
not.
hating. I think you're hating on almost 50-year-old Mayweather, almost 50-year-old
Uh,
Pacquiao. They're going to go out there and do something the ladies can't do. I don't see any ladies at age 48 fighting. I don't see Layla Ali coming out of retirement anytime soon to show what's up. Mayweather's going to do it.
we just had, oh my gosh, Brackus.
You see the
Brackus
Brick's retired. She's retiring at age like
she just
44.
retired. She's what, 40 something?
44.
44. So yeah, we see him.
She ain't going to
But
come back in 5 years.
they know when to step away. They know. You know?
Like we got to hear Christina. Oh, age is just a number. Like age is da, 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 da. When it comes to the women, but with
Bro,
the men,
you're not
God
excited.
forbid the men come
You're not
out.
excited about this fight, and you know you're not. You're not.
Like, look, am I pumped up about it? Well, no. But come fight week, once they have the face off.
You're gonna have the carne asada. You're gonna have your little cerveza. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's two legends. Like, you know what I mean? It's two legends. Manny just finished beating shit like I thought he beat Barrios. It's not you can't say he don't got it.
Barrios. He did.
We can't say he don't got it. He was good enough to beat a reigning world champion. And if he beats Raleigh, right? Shit.
Man, you need to be somebody's hype man for real.
And if Mayweather comes back, Mayweather has the opportunity to be the old. Like, think about it. Manny Pacquiao will become the oldest welterweight champion in history. And then Mayweather has an opportunity to one-up him by coming back, beating him to become the oldest ever. Think about that.
Yeah.
Like you don't think Mayweather wants to be known as the oldest world champion in the history of the sport?
Of course he would.
Just think about that. Although I don't know if he'll be. I think Hopkins is world champion at age 59 or something crazy like that.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, oldest welterweight champion in history.
Al the Pal said if they put on a dope main event, like, yeah.
Well, that will be the main event. What do you mean?
What happened to my comments? I just lost them.
Dope
Yeah.
card. Okay, yeah. I'm like, that is the main event. Nothing's going to be the main event over Pacquiao versus Mayweather. Nothing. By the way, Christine,
Yeah.
Mayweather Pacquiao 2 will be the most watched boxing match in history. They put it on Netflix. in
Oh,
history.
come on, bro.
It will beat Paul versus Tyson easy. It'll
No,
beat it. Yeah,
no. Let's put some money on it now. No,
I'll bet you a dollar.
I got 5 on it.
All right, we'll
No,
bet $5.
five
Five
dollars.
bucks. All right,
Y'all heard it here.
five
I don't
pesos or $5.
$5. No, not 5 pesos. But it's not. Yeah, no, $5.
All right. I mean, shit, the peso might be worth more than a dollar by the time the fight happens. I'm just
I
gonna put
mean,
that
it
out there.
almost
The way we're
is.
going.
It's almost right there.
Confident the dollar's dropping every fucking day at this point.
Man,
Um,
listen, it's not like it used to be.
it's not.
Mm-mm.
Have you had an opportunity, by the way, to buy any carne over there in Mexico?
Yes, I bought some carne.
Does does it feel like over here, where it's like it feels like they're charging your arm and your leg with
No,
taxes?
no,
No.
no, it doesn't.
Oh,
But they have a different leader than we do.
hmm. Well, what are you gonna do?
Female.
So, but that's not what it is. It's not just because of, like, you know what I mean. Like you know what I'm saying. So we learned today that Christine's always on here every show. Oh, age doesn't matter. Like da da da. But when it comes to Mayweather Pacquiao, all of a sudden age matters because they're men. You know what I mean?
You know what? I
And
never
men aren't
said
allowed.
anything. But in all fairness, I never said anything about their age. I said I don't want to see it. I didn't say, oh, they're too
Yeah, you
old.
do.
I didn't say anything about age.
It's two legends. Look I'm just saying. Like you know what I mean? Um, but we'll see what happens. It can't be any
Yeah.
worse than the first fight. So, but
You said it can't be any worse.
I mean, could it? I don't think it can. You know, like it is what it
Damn.
is. We have to watch Roy Jones versus Hopkins too. We'll get through this
I
one.
know.
Um, Janabek versus Lara
Yeah.
for unification
Yeah.
at middleweight.
Yeah.
Lara's a WBA champion. Of course, he was elevated after being regular champion for so many years.
Mhm.
And Janabek, of course, I mean, has been carrying through the division for a while, but this will be the biggest name. I don't think it'll be the toughest fight he's had in the weight class, but it'll be the biggest name
Yeah.
for Janabek thus far. Christine, Lara hasn't had, his legs have not been the same for years. And without his legs, he's half the fighter, so
It's
I
true.
think Janabek takes him out in under 6.
Yeah, I dare say 4. You know, even I mean, Janabek is full of power. He's I mean he's in your face. He's very sneaky. We know Lara can box, but like you said, his legs aren't the same as they used to be, and that's what used to save him in the past. You know, his boxing ability, his moving around. You know, staying on the outside. You know, once Janabek closes in and he corners Lara, I think it's going to be over. I mean, Lara's still very slippery. His head is offline when he throws his punches, but I just think that it's going to be a short night. I say 4. I say 4 rounds.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Do you
Yeah.
see any resemblance to Triple G when you watch Janabek fight?
You know, I never thought about it until you mentioned it, and actually, I would say yes. I
Yeah.
would say yes. Yeah, yeah. I never thought about it before. You're kind of smart, bro.
Kazakhstan style. Well, they're
Yeah.
from the same country, so.
I mean,
that-
yeah,
that-
yeah. They're all pretty much. It's almost. It's I don't want to say robotic, but it almost is. But their force of their body and their power, and
Yeah.
you know, they may not be the slickest, but they're the most accurate, and they're in your face, you know, and strong as hell.
Alapal says, wonder if Mayweather's defense is still good. Pac will go in there to throw hands. He's pumped up about it.
Oh yeah, Al, you pumped up, Al? You pumped up?
What if Pacquiao knocks out Mayweather? You going to be excited about that?
I mean, okay, yes, I would. And nothing against Mayweather, but yes, I would.
Yeah, it is something against Mayweather, isn't it?
Nothing against. Don't take it personal, but yeah.
Oh man, but you know,
Yeah, I agree. Rounds.
one more question about those two. Like, I actually believe, especially with Boots Sanders moving up now, although Raleigh, if you want to say Ryan is a welterweight now, Devin Haney, like, I think Mayweather could come back right now and beat all those guys. I do. I think Mayweather beats all of them.
Really?
Yeah, I think he beats Raleigh. I think he beats Barrios. I think he beats I even think he beats Haney right now.
Has he still been in the gym? You know, there's, I'm not saying,
Yes.
I mean, does he still work out every day? I mean, we know that whenever back in his heyday, you know, he was so dedicated. He lived the life. He walked the walk. He'd go running and sparring at 3 in the morning, whatever, all
Like
that.
you don't. Do you think who would you pick right now, Ryan or Mayweather in a fight?
Well, first of all, I don't even put Ryan in the equation anymore because
What?
I just don't. I think he needs to go ahead and try selling tequila again or do a podcast. I mean, I'm not, there's nobody that I want to see him against. Nobody. I'm
So
sorry.
look, is it possible that Mayweather could come back and he overestimates how much he's got left and his reflexes are so shot that even a
That's
B
what I'm
level fighter could
thinking.
be hurt him? Is that possible? Sure, but I don't know. Like I would still favor him to beat all those guys.
Well, look what Artie and Pennant
No,
3389
we're not going to
says.
make
What
that
about a
fight.
Floyd Mayweather versus Terrence Crawford?
I saw Tim Bradley mention it. No, no, not
Tim's
like
gone a little cuckoo. He's going a little cuckoo.
no,
Little cuckoo.
you guys got to pay attention to what I'm saying.
No, we hear what you're saying.
I'm not saying his welterweights are terrible fighters. I'm just saying, it's not the strongest welterweight era of all time.
It is not. And I
That's
hear what
why
you're saying.
Manny arguably beat one of those dudes. All right, so
Yes.
like a 45-year-old should not be coming back and beating a world champion.
Right. No, you're right.
So
You're
it's what
right.
it is, But um,
Yes.
you know, so with that said, no, keep him away from Crawford. Like he's almost 50
Yeah.
years old. What's the matter with you guys? All right,
No.
like
Yeah, definitely keep him away from Crawford.
it's
Absolutely.
almost 50. He's got gray hair. Like what are we doing? All right. Um, so, oh, by the way, what do you think about this match? Because it's the other rumored one. Pacquiao versus Yodu Lomachenko. That's been rumored.
Come on. Did you
It,
see a recent picture of Lomachenko? He has been enjoying life as he should. Okay?
is it that one he took with Crawford?
No, it's another recent one. I don't know where I saw it. Somebody posted it, and you know he's living his best life. Keep living your best life.
Are you saying he's chunky?
I'm saying he is definitely not in the gym. And if he is,
What?
no, I
Okay.
no, I don't want to see that either. Right off into the sunset. Enjoy your
Hey, but
retirement.
like both their footwork, like that would be a dynamic fight. I will say that. I
How much?
mean, if
How much?
if they
How much
got some
training
left.
camp is he gonna get? 12 months?
Hey, you're gonna get in a ring with Manny Pacquiao, you better get in shape. You
That's
know
what
what I
I'm
mean?
saying. 12-month training camp.
And Pacquiao, by the way, was super. He looked exhausted to me after like 8 rounds, but nobody told about him, so he couldn't figure it out. You know what I mean? It was just
I do remember your Bud versus Canelo prediction. I think I have the same. I think D Style was one of the only ones that was going for Canelo and thought Canelo was going to win. Yes. But I've been
so.
hitting the tambourine. I mean, even people avoided me after
Why?
um, Bud spanked that X. Just saying.
They were avoiding you, like for what?
I don't know. I mean, all you got to do is just read between the lines.
A round campeonato 9155. Are you from the 915 El Paso, or is that just a random number at the end? I'll throw that question out there. I don't know. So did you get a chance to watch Parker Worley?
You know, I did. I did. And
Okay.
so there were three different times
Mm,
that looked very dangerous, you know, for Parker
okay.
for me. The first
Okay.
one was in the second round. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, so
Yeah.
before, you know, I watched it again and I saw the highlights because I wanted to count like how many seconds he was not throwing back, but he was getting hit.
Okay.
And the second round, Parker, it was like a whole 10 seconds. And anywhere between 6 and 8, if you're not
Mm,
responding, you know, the ref has an obligation to make sure you're okay. And then the second one was round 10. That was 13 seconds. But the ref gave him an opportunity that was too long to do something. And then the 11th round in the stoppage, it was 20 seconds. And I was counting slow. I was like, 1, 2, 3, and it's like, people were like, oh, that was a horrible stoppage. It was too early. First of all, I would never want to be a referee because you literally have these boxers' lives in your hand. Literally.
Yeah.
If you stop it too soon, you get criticized, you get smeared all over social media. If you stop it too late, you have, God forbid, somebody not breathing, or taken off into a stretcher. It's a very stressful job. I do not think that it was stopped too early. I thought it was good, and that's my opinion. What did you think?
I thought it was stopped early.
Oh, Lord. So 20 seconds without throwing one punch.
No,
and
he threw
getting
2 punches.
punched.
He missed them, but he threw 2.
But he was taking punches for 20 seconds in the 11th round.
I mean, he had parried a shot and rolled another one, and the
Oh
ref
my
steps
gosh,
in and
come on.
stops it.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. And
He
listen,
stopped it after a blocked and rolled shot.
the ref
And here's how I
must
know.
have seen something.
What-
He looked
was
in his
Parker,
eyes.
Parker immediately protested. Immediately, the moment it happened.
Chevy, this guy, he's delusional. Who is this guy? He's delusional. Bro, the ref has to look in your eyes to see if they. So there was something that he saw, but this was the third time. This was the third time that he was
The
not.
third time, Wardy gets an early stoppage. I agree.
And it was longer. It was longer that he was not throwing back.
So here's what I think. We're in the 11th round, the 11th hour,
Yes.
right? Parker's ahead, well ahead on 2 scorecards.
Mm-hmm.
He's winning this fight. He's
Okay.
had his moments too. He's had more moments because he's winning the fight.
Right.
I get that it didn't look pretty, but this is world championship boxing. This is heavyweight boxing.
I get it.
Parker's been in there with
Heavyweight
the
punches.
Parker's been in there with the. Parker's been in there from Anthony Joshua to Wilder to Zhang. He's taken it from the best.
So you're
He's
admitting he's taken damage previously.
Sure, but you know what he has done? He's earned the right to get the benefit of the doubt, right? It's just some prospect, some guy with the future, right? I get it. You got to stop. You got to step in and save that guy from himself, right?
Yeah,
I get it.
yeah.
But this is Parker. This is one of the top heavyweights in the world, right? And was he a little hurt? Sure. And he looked exhausted even. But who's to say he doesn't recover? Warley threw himself in the canvas exhausted after this.
He wasn't going to recover, but he didn't. He did not look good. Do I think
we don't know?
Is a fabulous boxer? No, I don't. But
Warley looked exhausted when he stopped that fight. He looked exhausted.
All it takes is one punch, and then it's over.
Yeah, but it could be one punch in the first round. It could be one punch in the third round. These fighters know the risks that they're taking. Like we know it's a dangerous sport. We know things could happen. But we already know that. This is like a social contract that the fans already know, and it's an actual contract the fighters already know, right? So I get all that, but what I'm going to tell you is this, right? When I'm looking at the fight, I honestly didn't say to myself, oh my God, stop it. He's going to knock him out. This isn't good. I actually thought he was waiting for Wardy to punch himself out, and he was almost there. That's what I think happened. Like, he was not taking a bunch of unanswered punches. He was taking some punches, but a lot of those punches were getting rolled and blocked.
A lot of them were unanswered. They were.
But what about all the block punches? Also, he was intelligently there. It's not like he was like in Queer Street and not aware, right? Let's talk about your dude.
His legs looked wobbly. They did look wobbly. There was moments his legs looked very wobbly.
Yeah. He wasn't 100%, right? But his waist was still moving. He was still, bobbing and weaving. He was still parrying some shots. He wasn't completely gone. Right?
No, he was not completely gone, or he'd be laying on the mat.
And this is a guy that 3 straight fights has been the interim champion. He's giving Wardy the shot, right? He's earned the benefit of the doubt, right? You see, he protested immediately. There wasn't a delay. He wasn't out of it. No, when guys are out of it, they don't protest. Like
No,
they don't
but
even
there
know
are
where they're
people
at.
do.
He had awareness of where he was at. Like he wasn't out on his feet. He had awareness. He was aware of where he was at, right? And everyone said, there's a bunch of people saying, Christine included, oh, but his health. Well,
Of
Parker
course.
knows. Parker knows this.
But that
He
doesn't mean
knows.
doesn't mean, oh, you know what, you're a boxer, so if you die, you die.
No,
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 it
nobody's
doesn't go
saying
like that.
that. Dale Corrales he looked in a lot of trouble against Castillo. The ref didn't stop it. Guess what? He ended up winning that fight, right?
Yeah, well,
Well, yeah.
I
You know what
saw
I
his
mean?
legs. I saw his legs. They didn't look good. He was not
What
responding.
about when your dude Tyson Fury was literally out on his feet,
And
right?
he rose from the dead, bro.
Against Usyk, he was literally out on his feet, right? They even counted a knockdown because he was laying against the ropes, right?
Hmm.
And the ref allowed that fight to continue, and he ended up like closing strong in that fight, right?
Okay. Okay, but like I said, it is very hard. That job is very hard. It is a
Nobody said
matter of life
nothing in
and
life
death.
is easy.
Bro,
It is what it is.
bro, that is so easy for you to
That
say.
doesn't mean we can't criticize the
Of
stoppage
course
because
you can
hey,
criticize. Of course you
being a
can
ref is
criticize it.
hard. Like, we get it. It's being hard. You know, I get that.
I don't want anyone dying on my watch. And like I
The
said, it
one
got
thing I will
worse.
say is this is what I will say. It's kind of agreeing with you, but not really. But it's kind of agreeing with you, right?
Okay.
So Parker should have awareness that you're in the UK. You are in Warley's backyard. Warley has won with in controversial stoppages
Okay.
before as well, right? So you should be well aware of that if you're
Yeah.
Parker, right? And with that awareness, he shouldn't have put his hands down the way he did.
Hmm.
That's number one. Second, he should have taken a knee.
Okay.
Just swallow his pride, taking a knee. Yes, you're going to count, whatever, but you let the round pass, and then you go into the 12th round, and you're still in the fight
Well,
with
even
knowing that, right?
if anything, I would say that the ref was more for Parker because in the second round, he wasn't responding for over 8 seconds.
Mhm.
And in the 10th round, for over 10 seconds, he waited till the 11th round when he didn't respond double the time for 20
Listen,
seconds.
I have to be honest. I don't think Parker was going to die. I think like, this is like we're going a little
I mean, we
overboard here,
can't
right?
say yes or
No,
no.
because Chavez Red Corner's over here like, oh, you want him to die? Like you monster! These stuff wants Parker to die, and like, no, it's not about that.
I mean,
I want Parker has earned the benefit of the doubt. He's earned that. It's well earned.
Parker was probably going to be knocked out the next round because he had already
Maybe
taken so many punches. His
Warley
legs
was
were gone. He
tired.
looked like a newborn calf.
Warley had nothing. He threw himself on the canvas. He was exhausted.
He threw
Parker
himself on
was
the canvas
still
because he won, bro.
no. He was exhausted. Now look at him. He was exhausted. Right?
All I gotta say is don't
Who's to say
ever,
what it was? It like Parker's
ever become
Parker's
a
gone. You're doubting Parker, who's gone 12 rounds with Zhang, a monstrous puncher. He's gone 12
Yeah.
rounds with Wilder. He's gone
Those
12 rounds with
wars-
Anthony Joshua. He's gone 12 rounds with Andy Ruiz.
Those
And
wars take months.
okay,
of
but
your
he's earned
life.
that benefit of the doubt. He would have not got knocked out. He would have survived that fight, and he would have won. And right now, he would have earned his right to
Oh,
go fight
he
Usyk.
wouldn't have won.
Yeah, he was about to win that fight.
No, he wasn't.
What do you mean? He was ahead on the scorecards.
One more
Warley
shot,
was
and that
not going to.
would've been it.
Warley was tired. He was exhausted.
They were both tired.
Yes, they were both tired. But who has more experience in the championship rounds? Who has more experience that late in the fight? Parker does. You guys would have stopped the rope-a-dope like in round 4 or some shit.
No, I mean, I thought.
Yeah, no, you can't. We can't let Ali take that punishment. Have you not seen how murderous of a puncher Foreman is? We're gonna save you from yourself. Like what are we doing? Like you can't. You would have stopped the Cotto Manny Pacquiao fighter when Cotto Pacquiao gets the ropes, like looking laying him with lead hooks. Like,
Well,
you know how many times I've seen guys like in that similar position, they come back and they win.
yeah, well, this was not going to be that night.
Look at your
And you
dude
know what?
Fury. Fury was
So so
out.
so what? Should Wardley appease the masses and say, okay, let's have a
Rematch.
rematch? Should
Yes.
he? Why? Why? He
Yes.
doesn't have to.
It's the right thing to do.
Is it the right thing to do? There have
Yes.
been many that have not given rematches. So, you know, he can
Yeah,
go
but
off into the sunset.
a rematch is not a requirement out of every fight. But if a fight's
No, it's not.
like if you're behind a scorecard in a controversial stoppage, I think you owe that man a rematch. Because Parker didn't have to fight him.
He doesn't owe him anything. They
Why
both
not?
signed a contract. They both got paid. He doesn't owe him anything.
No. You're talking about legality. I'm not talking about. I'm talking like a boxing fan. As a fan, I feel you owe that man a rematch. I'm talking
Okay,
about
as a
whether you're
fan. Okay.
contractually obligated. I'm not their lawyers. I'm a fan.
As a fan that believed that Parker was going to win, because me, I'm cool with it. I'm cool. Wardley won. I'm cool. Let's see how far he's going to go after. Do I think he's going to be the great? No. I mean, do I think? No.
Parker
No.
has a better shot against Usyk than Ward. Ward is easy work for Usyk. Easy. Like easy work for Usyk. He shouldn't even be in that position, bro. Like he got a gift stoppage, is the way I see it.
Okay.
But everybody wants to talk about, oh, your life. Your life, Parker. Let Parker worry
Yes,
about his life.
bro. Shit.
They just banned the sport of boxing. We're worried about other lives. Like,
Oh, here we go. You're so
let's go
extreme.
watch tennis then. Let's watch tennis.
And you say women are
Let's watch
dramatic, right? You say
badminton.
women are dramatic.
Let's watch golf. Why watch people punch each other? They could die. Like what are we doing? This is heavyweight championship like level boxing.
Oh
Parker's
my
a former
gosh.
world champion.
If he dies, he dies. Come
No.
on,
No. He
bro.
wasn't gonna die. All right, like, what are we doing? And look,
Oh
and
my
look, I don't
God.
want to trivialize it because fighters have died. Right, I get
Yeah,
it. Right,
exactly.
but but
Exactly.
but God damn it, he's earned that right.
Okay.
Like I'm not saying the right to die. I'm saying the right to get the
Shit.
benefit of the doubt.
That girl
Right?
roasting.
It is what it is. But I'm just saying.
Oh my
Like
gosh.
so you think Malik Taylor getting stopped by Chad, you were okay with that stoppage because he might have died with 12 seconds left to go, right?
All I'm saying is, in this situation, you asked my opinion. I think it was a good stoppage. I know I'm maybe in the minority. I know a lot of people have said that it was not a good stoppage. I've seen it all on X. I've seen it on social media and other places too, that it was not a good stoppage. I was at an amateur tournament with my amateur, so I didn't watch it live. I went back and watched it, and I think it was a good stoppage. I really do. I do. And, no
Okay.
matter what you say, you can't change my mind.
This is why
Coach
he needs to rematch
Hector.
her.
Thank you, Coach Hector.
Coach Hector
Yes.
Bermudez says, "What's good, Miss
Listo.
Lopez?" How you doing? All I'm
Amazing.
saying is this. This is what I'm saying. If your position is, hey, it was a right stoppage,
Yes.
better.
It is.
It's better to fight another day, right? Right.
Absolutely.
Okay, so let's fight another day. Let's do a rematch. Like you know, what I mean,
If they
this is
both
what rematches
agree.
are for, right?
Worley doesn't owe Parker anything. If he
What?
decides, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and give you a rematch because I want to
Okay.
really prove and solidify myself, then great.
You don't
But
think
he
he could beat
doesn't
him in
have
a
to.
rematch, huh?
I didn't
Or
say
does it believe
he
himself
would or
for what it is?
wouldn't, but
Because
it was not
he knows
Parker's
that ain't gonna
night.
happen again, right? He knows Parker will beat him. You know what? You're right. It's smart to not fight Parker because Parker will beat him in a rematch. Okay, do the smart thing,
Oh my
right?
gosh.
Like we're over here, we're being advisors for Worley. Like you know what I mean? Parker was the mandatory for like 3 straight fights.
Daniel, go back and watch the 11th round. For 20 seconds, he was getting hit and he was not responding. He was not. And
Well,
I
but
get it.
he wasn't getting leveled over and over and over again though. Like
His
yes, he was getting hit
legs
with
were
punches.
gone. His legs were gone. Go back and watch it. His
Christine, he
legs were
literally
shaking.
parried a shot right before they stopped it, Christine.
One,
Like you
bro.
can't parry a shot if you're out on your
No,
feet.
out of how many?
And this is former world champion. Like you know what I mean? Like a guy that's been in there with the best. And you're convinced Wardley was gonna stop.
He has been in there with the best, but all those battles, they also add up as the years go by. It's not like you rejuvenate and you're fresh again. They take months and years off your life sometimes, depending
Let me
on
ask
who you're in
you,
there with.
maybe, but I just don't think.
Sure.
I think Parker would have finished. But and we would have been talking about Parker Usyk, and so that's a better fight than Wardy
We
was
would
Usyk.
have, but we're not.
Well, I think the rematch can
Let
happen. That's
Wardy
what I
make
think.
his money. Let him fight Usyk and fight his. Let Usyk get him out of there, and they
No,
both get a
Usyk
check, and
actually
they're
Usyk
good.
already came out and said Wardy does nothing for him. So good luck getting that fight. I don't see why Usyk would fight that dude. To be honest with you,
I
not right
mean,
now. For
he doesn't
what?
have to.
Well, what does he
Just
do
for
for
what?
Usyk? Like, ooh, you got a controversial stoppage. Wow. Like you know what I mean? Another controversial stoppage. Good. Ooh, nice.
Ay, ay, ay,
Um,
hombre.
and for what? So you could get a controversial stoppage against Usyk, and Christine's going to come out. We got to think about the life and health of Usyk, so
Of
the stoppage
course,
is
fool.
okay. You know.
Yeah. All I gotta say is I'm not a ref, and I wouldn't want to be.
But let me ask you this from a coach's perspective. Do you think it was a mistake for Parker to come in? I think it's like the second heaviest he's ever been. All that extra weight. I think the strength of Parker's always been his stamina and his hand speed,
Yeah,
and he
yeah.
kind
I
of
mean,
gives up
why?
those things with the extra weight.
Yeah. What was the strategy? Like, what? Why? What was the
I, th-
strategy?
I think I don't know. I think he liked how he performed in his last fight with Bacoli, but Bacoli like didn't even train for that fight. So
Right.
I think they were thinking power. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's a Kronk thing because they got Fury coming heavy too, but that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. I don't understand what they were thinking. But who
So why did
knows?
Parker thank the ref afterwards and say thank you for saving my life? Why did he complain?
I mean, you tell me.
You
You
know.
tell me. Obviously, he knew he wasn't feeling good,
Mm,
and his legs were gone. They were
yeah.
gone, and he
Eric
might
Gomez
have
says
got a
Parker
scared
wanted to
picture.
be the bigger man and absorb the punches. You know what I mean?
I mean, that doesn't make
So,
any sense
but
to me.
you know, I guess maybe walk through his punches and
Maybe
overwhelm him.
maybe that's
Maybe
what he was doing. He was absorbing them when he was on the ropes for that
he
20
was
seconds.
because what's tripping me out is like there was never like this combination that Wardy landed where like boom, 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 boom. Like that's usually how stoppages happen, Christine. Like it's not like he just finished parrying a
The
shot, he
the
rolled
the
another one, and
the
then he
ref
stepped
has
back.
to look at the whole picture, okay?
All
I'm
right.
sure he was looking at his legs. I could see his legs, and I wasn't in the ring. He was looking at his eyes. They look in their eyes and see where their eyes are doing.
He didn't
And
look
then he saw
lost
that
to
he
me.
was not.
What's that?
When does the next the next topic start? He chapping my ass.
Go ahead. I don't give a shit what people say. I have a lot of critics. Uh,
The thing, Chevy, about D Style is he doesn't like to be wrong. He doesn't like to be proven wrong. So he's got to go
I
on
haven't been proven
on
wrong
his
about
offense.
anything. Like so,
So
tell me what I've
yeah,
been proven wrong about.
bro, we don't have all night. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
First,
you thought Canelo was gonna beat Bud. Okay, we'll start there. Just
you
saying.
thought Munguia was going to be Canelo. We're always wrong about. Everybody's wrong about a lot of things. Do you want to pull out the receipts, Steve? Should we pull out the receipts? Is
Hey,
that is
hey,
that what we're gonna do?
if Munguia would have been on Peds like he was his last fight, he would have beat Canelo. Okay.
No, he wouldn't. Pets will make you a better fighter like that,
It's a
regardless of what
joke,
people
bro.
think.
It's a joke, bro. It's a joke, bro.
You know what I mean, I'm just saying, right? You thought like Devin Haney was going to be the next big thing. I mean, it is
I
what it
never
is.
said that Devin Haney was going to be the next big thing ever.
But
Is
it is
Haney
what
going
it
to
is.
win his next fight against Brian Norman Jr.?
Tough fight, but I don't think he is.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
I don't think so either. No.
I think mentally and physically, Brian Norman Jr. is gonna do the thing.
So Parker was screwed. It is what it is. But you're saying Parker screwed Parker, right? Like it's
Parker
his fault.
screwed Parker. They had the wrong game plan.
Let's talk about TKO. People
Okay,
thought I was giving Christina a headache. Like wait for this one, right?
here we go.
So first of all, Christina, I saw you make this post, right? very
Here we
eloquent
go. He
pose.
couldn't wait to get me on the show. He couldn't wait for this
Right,
moment.
right. Well,
Here
let's
we
talk
are.
about it. This is why we're
Let's
here.
talk
We're here
about it.
to
Let's talk
commentate
about it,
about
bro.
this stuff. Let's talk
Let's
about it.
talk about
So,
it.
um, but genuinely talk about it. So
Let's go.
you said, oh, the Ali Act, it's built to protect the fighters. Why do they want to
Hmm.
get rid of it?
Hmm. Hmm.
Um, so
I
now
said,
it's
I don't know what it means that they're going to keep it, but add things to it. I
right,
said,
right.
what are those things they're going to add? That's
So, so,
exactly
so
what I said.
basically, like, here's what we now know, right? And this has been, I've read through it, and
Oh,
promoters
you
and
read
managers
what
have read through
TKO
it.
says too? Okay, all right.
No, the amended Ali Act, the Ali
Okay, the
Revival
amended
Act,
Ali Act.
right?
Okay.
Granted, I haven't gone through every single line,
Yeah, I
but
mean, you said you went through it, so let's.
I didn't comb through it either. Like, let's calm
Oh,
down.
okay,
But
okay. You just skimmed
um,
through it. Okay, got you.
yeah, I didn't go with a fine tooth comb. Let's just say that.
Oh,
But
okay,
I
okay,
did, but I did look at main parts. But a lot of
okay.
this has been, it has, like, a lot of people have said the same thing, right? Eric Gomez came out, not the Eric Gomez in the chat, by the way, the Eric Gomez for Golden Boy.
Hello, Eric
Uh,
Gomez.
um, I've had people think that's Eric Gomez, like the Eric Gomez, like, oh, he's in your
The
chat.
Eric
Like,
Gomez.
what? Like, man, he's cussing you out, Eric Gomez. Like, no, that's different than
Well, we
Eric
have
Gomez.
the Hector Bermudez in the chat, and
Yeah,
we have
shout out to him.
Red in the chat, and everybody else.
Hey, that's what it's all about. But here's the thing, right? So, Christine, they're not going to change anything on the current model. If a
Yeah, it's
boxer,
just
if a
going to
boxer
add to
wants
it.
to stay, if they want to stay with Matchroom, with Golden Boy, with Top
Mhm.
Rank, they could stay. No one's going to force anybody to go anywhere.
Nobody can
Nobody.
force anybody to do anything.
Well, there you go. That's the
Didn't
point.
say anything about
But
being
but
forced.
so like the current model will not change. So all this
I
panicking going
know.
on, they're gonna change everything. They're gonna hurt the smart. What do they know? And
Never
like,
said that.
like
Never said
that's
that.
what's being insinuated, right? The protection of the
By
fighters, this
some.
and that, right?
Yes.
So like nothing's gonna change. Nothing
Oh,
for in the current
my
model.
post. My
The current
post.
model. I'm gonna answer your question
Okay.
because they want to make a league. That's right.
Yes. They want to make
And
a
you
league.
cannot. They cannot form the league with the written law that's current today. No, and this isn't a secret. It's very transparent. There's no
Mhm.
secrets here. They're not
Yeah.
scheming in the back like promoters do nowadays.
I
They're
don't know
not
who said that.
scheming. But they're not scheming like a lot of these managers, promoters, and sanctioning bodies do behind the scenes nowadays, like they actually do in boxing, right? They're
You
being
said
very
all.
transparent. They're being very transparent about what they're doing. They're basically
In
saying,
plain sight. Absolutely.
all right, but what they're saying is, we want to build a league. We want to sign 500 fighters and give them guaranteed contracts, give them guaranteed TV dates, a guaranteed purse, and this is what they're going to get paid. Very transparent, right? Now, the
Yeah.
numbers are out there. We don't really know what the numbers are. People are putting numbers out there, but they're going to have a guaranteed purse. They're going to have a guaranteed career,
Yeah.
right? As long
Yeah.
as they're in that league.
Yeah.
What's the problem with that? I just want to know what's the issue with it?
First of all, who said there was a problem?
A lot of
said-
people.
I stated, well, that's them. I stated that I wanted to know exactly what it meant that the Ali Act was going to be amended. Like, what did that mean? Like, what did that entail? That's what I wanted to know. I
It
wanted to
means
know.
that they're not going to have to go
I do
through
want to read
the.
it line by line. I want
Sure.
to comb through
Fine
it.
tooth
I want to
comb.
know because I am in the business and I want to know what they're talking about. So that was what I said.
100%, right?
Yeah,
But you were insinuating that there's something
you
some
don't know
shady
what I
stuff
was
going on.
insinuating. You
So
can't say I was
that's
insinuating
insinuation.
anything.
It's all good, you know.
Because one thing about me, and you know this, D-Style, if I want to say something, I'm going to say it. I don't have to
That was a little,
insinuate.
but here's the thing.
You know,
Since that tweet of yours, this information has come out, right?
since the tweet, exactly.
Yeah. So I see nothing wrong with it, and I'll tell you why. Right? We have dudes like Oscar De La Hoya coming out, Eddie Hearn coming out with his pinky up. I do declare the Ali Act. I do declare. Like, you know what I mean? We got De La Hoya. I'm a fighter. I think about the fighters. You know what I mean? Like, he was sued by freaking Triple G to pay him his money, but it's all good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and others, yeah.
But here's the thing, right? Those guys TKO are going to sign. None of these promoters have signed those guys. None of them. That's why they're signing them over, right? You see, the problem, guys like Deloy and Eddie Hearn have, you know what the problem is? They're going to sign all their opponents. They're going to sign all the guys that they want to keep waiting by the phone to get the shot, right? Well, while they build up their fighters,
That's
right?
not abnormal.
Right. Like now, TKO's saying, no, you don't got to wait by the phone, get a short notice to fight one of these dudes' prospects or hope you get the right decision if it's a close fight. You can just come sign in our league and we'll put you on, and we'll put you on television.
So
That's what they're mad about.
So what you're saying is that they're going to take B side fighters,
Yes.
C side fighters, and sign them. So let me just say this. Those guys are very smart businessmen. And how are they going to make the money
Who?
signing some of these B and C fighters that they're wanting to make?
Well, what is the sport of boxing to lecture anybody about making money when they're not making money right now? The Saudis are financing them right now. Every single one of them. They're fighting in empty arena. They're not really generating anything. Most of these events are in the red, not making any money. So when you say how are they going to make money, well, first of all, the Saudis aren't going to invest in that. The Saudis are financing.
Do you think that they're
the
just
same
gonna
way
continue
the
to
current
throw
model is being
somewhere and not
financed? That
make
like that.
anything in return? They're not going to continue to throw money and not have a return. Like that doesn't make any
I
sense.
agree. No, that's true. That's a great point. But that's why they want to invest in this model. They want to invest in a model that's more active, keeps fighting more active.
I love like tournaments. I like leagues.
Sure.
I like that stuff. So I don't really know what we're like. I want to wait and see exactly. I do want to read through each line by line.
Sure.
I want to go through it. I'm all about change as long as it doesn't hurt boxers or the people involved.
But who will it like? I want you to think about this.
I
Right?
didn't say that it would or would not. I said I'm all about change.
No, but I'm not saying you're saying or not saying. I'm just asking you a question.
Okay.
Like, who is it going to hurt?
I just said I didn't say it would or wouldn't.
You see,
I don't
you know, you want to know what the issue I have when I'm hearing the dudes at Golden Boy and I'm hearing the lawyer talk? When they say things like, we got to build these fighters. We got to pick them. We got to build them up. And then, you protect them. And then when they're well developed, 4 or 5 years later, then you step them up at the right time. Like here's the problem I have. I'm tired of the
4 or 5 years.
I'm tired of the
You're just
system.
talking.
That's what the lawyer said.
4 or 5 years.
I mean,
He said 4 or 5 years.
I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt because they take even longer.
10 fights, maybe 12. I don't know.
No.
Did he say 4 or 5 years? I don't think
Well, they
so.
only fight twice, like maybe twice a year nowadays. Right? Like, am I wrong? The
Some.
dudes are inactive.
Some.
But my point is this: I don't want a system where promoters are handpicking who they think is going to be the next big star, and they develop those guys and they protect those guys. They put them in favorable matchups, right? Because Christine, I don't like the system.
I want to see the best fight the best too.
No, but let me say this: I don't like the system that gave Sky Nicholson an easy path, but fucked over Tierra Brown and gave her a tough path.
Yeah.
I don't like that system. I want to break that system. I want to create a system where it's more fair from the beginning. I don't like a system where Metcalf can beat the same girl twice, but that girl stays number 1. But when Metcalf loses, she's out of the top 10. I don't like that system. Fuck that system.
So what you're saying is
I'm tired of the system.
TKO is the savior, and they're going to come and they're going to fix all that.
What I'm saying is we need to change shit, is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is too many fighters are getting screwed over. Too many fighters are being left on the shelf. Too many fighters are being left to the side because they're not the golden goose in the eyes of the promoter, right? And too many times the certain fighters have to force their way, and some just slip through the cracks and get lucky, right? Marco Maidana was not supposed to become what he was. It was an accident. I had
Yeah.
the matchmaker, the former matchmaker, Golden Boy, here on the show, tell me that they didn't think Maidana was going to beat Ortiz. That a promoter told him later, "Oh,
It
why'd you
happens all
put him
the
in the ring
time.
with that guy?
Sure.
Why him? That was a mistake." I'm
Yeah.
tired of the system where you put a dude in a tough fight. It's called a mistake. I don't like that system. I don't have a
TKO is
problem
gonna
with the
change all that?
idea of a. Well, I don't have a problem with the idea of a league. I don't have a problem with these guys being thrown to the wolves. That's what you're supposed to do.
That's why I like the tournaments, because you fight until you get to where you need to be. Like I'm all about tournaments. I love tournaments. You know, that's what I would like to see. You know, who's going to do that? You know, we had the Grand Prix. That was a tournament.
If the Saudis say, because I'm going to tell you what the plan is. This is what I believe. Eventually, and this is the reason the Saudis are investing in TKO. I want everybody, even the ones tired of listening to me, but you're still here to listen to me. You may hate the sound of my voice, but goddamn, I speak truth. Like here's the issue. They're going to say, we're going to allocate our money over here to this boxing league. You want our Saudi money? This is where you got to go fight. And then that's what De La Hoya doesn't want. That's what Eddie Hearn doesn't want. That's what Bob Arum doesn't want.
It's taking money out of their pockets, of course. I could
That's
see
right.
that.
But
Daniel said,
beggars
we
cannot
heard
be
what Daniel
choosers.
said about UFC's top heavyweight just had 15 months on the shelf, not earning, and TKO are going to save boxing.
So what?
It's true. There's a lot of complaints, and if it's the same model, there's going to be the same complaints. It's not going to come. They're not going to come.
That's not the exception. That's not the rule. It's an exception.
I know UFC fighters that are not happy with Dana. Personally,
I know way more boxers that are not happy with boxing. Like, you know, it is what it is. Like, I know fighters that are just waiting for begging for fights.
Sure, yeah.
I know there's boxers in Mexico that they don't get paid unless they sell tickets. I know fighters that have to pay their own opponents to get fights.
It's not just in Mexico. It happens here too in the U.S.
Jayo Petaya said he didn't make any money for his first 15 fights. So like our system isn't. I'm not saying they're going to come in and be the savior. I'm saying they're going to come like a wrecking ball to the current system, which is fucking over more fighters than it's helping. I'm going to tell you that right now.
We shall see. We shall see. I hope you're right.
It's gonna come like a wrecking ball.
I hope you're right, bro.
They're coming in like they're wrecking shit like Trump is doing to the White House like that. They're just coming in. Boom.
Don't even bring him up.
You know what I mean? They're wrecking the East Wing of boxing. They're coming in. Boom. You know what I mean?
I hope you're right. I hope you're right. I do.
Like people could bring up examples of the UFC all they want, but it's still a model that keeps their fan base happy. When I watch MMA podcasts, you know what they don't talk about? They don't talk about fighter purses. They don't talk about A side, B side. They don't talk about any of that shit. They talk about the fights. They talk about the whole card, and they seem excited about it. Every bar I go to over here, it gets packed when there's UFC.
Maybe you're covering the wrong sport then.
Right? Well, why am I covering? I love boxing more. I don't love MMA. I'm not an MMA fan.
Just saying.
Well just because No. If you love something, you need to point out its flaws. You need to be real with it, right?
Sure.
Like if I'm fucking up, right? If you see me fucking up left and right, eating Dominoes every night, right? You find out I'm cutting myself with blades and I'm harming myself and I'm doing all this crazy. Like, let's say I'm just doing the worst, right? I'm spending all my money on alcohol, and I would expect Christine to tell me, "Hey,
what's wrong with you?
You need to fix your shit. What are you doing?" I'm not going to say, "Oh, you're not my friend."
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
And you give me an example of somebody else that's doing good. So go be their friend, Christine. But why are you my friend? Right? No, like when I point out the flaws in boxing, everybody wants to be pro-fighter, protecting the fighters, but they don't speak about the voiceless ones, right? Everybody wants to defend these millionaires that already made it. They want to put on the white armor for Canelo, Crawford, and Anthony Joshua. They don't need our protection,
bro. I don't know what you're talking about.
But like these millionaires don't need our protection. What are we doing? Like Shakur Stevenson doesn't need us to. He's good. Okay, I'm talking about the ones that aren't getting called, aren't fighting. But that's what I'm thinking about. You know what I mean?
Hi, Michael.
I'm thinking about all these fighters, Christine. I'm thinking about the Marcos Maidanas that haven't been discovered yet because his promoters want to force Victor Ortiz's on us. That's what I'm thinking about. Right? We
Bro,
need to.
I'm about the boxer. I'm about the boxer.
I'm tired of the smoke and mirrors. You know, I want like Enter the Dragon, Bruce Lee in the mirror type shit. I want to see like these mirrors get broken. Like that's what
You're
I want to see.
crazy.
That's what I. But
I am
anyway, I'll give you the last
good.
word, and then we're gonna wrap it up.
So, last word, thank you. It's always fun, shooting the shit with you. Um, you're definitely causing panic with some of the things that you're saying. So you're
That's
living
right.
up to the name, Hispanics causing panic. Thanks for everybody that tuned in. And please, everybody, tune in tomorrow with your favorite girls. Nika, Crystal, and I, Women Crushing It Wednesdays. And D-Style, my homie. Keep holding it down, brother.
That's right. All right. We're gonna let Christine go and enjoy Mexico. All right. And while she spends like 99 cents on like ribeye steak over there, so it is what it is. And we're out of here. Peace.